this is going to be a shadow work message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It will be for May, June, and July of 2024. That being said, please keep in mind that it may or may not resonate. It could be somebody else's energy around you, someone you're dealing with. So only take things as it fits. If it fits, don't try to force anything and flip any roles as you might need to. Also keep in mind that our sense of timing is not always in alignment with divine timing. So while I am aiming for May through July of 2024, this energy could be something you've recently experienced in the past, and it could also be something that doesn't come up until the near future. What do you have for Scorpio? My YouTube channel viewers, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Scorpio, please. May, June, and July 2024. Dreams number 3. What I'm getting off the bat is like sleeping on a dream. Phoenix rising is on the bottom, number 32. So I feel like you're sleeping on a dream here of some sort. Let's see. You may not be wanting to like face the facts here. She's got her eyes closed. She's resting. Yeah, procrastination number 8. So you may have been, I feel like you may be in a place where you're just kind of not wanting to deal with something. Healing. You may not want to, let me slow down, deal with something that leads to healing, that involves your healing. I feel like there's something here that's causing a struggle, right, with this tiger. It's like you're needing to be strong, I feel like, but you're struggling. She's holding on to this light. Healing has this light as well. So I feel like there's some energy of potential within you, okay, to overcome something here, but I feel like you're struggling. We're going to clarify in a bit. Can I get for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Shadow work for Scorpio, May, June, and July 2024. What do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Shadow work, May, June, and July 2024. Blinded to pain, number 13. Artificial heart, number 12. Ouch. I feel like you are putting something off. You're not wanting to face something. You're not wanting to deal with something. I feel like there's a lot of emotion here, but you may be kind of like burying it deep. It's like there's something that's a lot to bear. There's something that's a lot to contend with. Hence maybe needing this strength. Fragmentation, addicted, fated to suffer. I feel like the healing is related to this energy of suffering. I feel like you may feel tempted to stay in a situation that is uncomfortable and unhealthy with this energy of addiction. But I can also see with fragmentation where it's like you don't know which way to go, or you don't know how to go. We'll clarify. Can I get for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Shadow work for Scorpio, May, June, and July 2024. Please tell me about the dreams energy. Tell me about dreams for Scorpio, shadow work, May, June, and July 2024. Tell me about dreams for Scorpio. Almost lost the whole deck there. Okay, so Ace of Wands and the Nine of Swords, yeah. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety. I feel like there's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of worry here, okay? I feel like you're looking for... There's some energy of like inspiration, or there's some sort of like idea. It's like trying to brainstorm. But I feel like you're struggling with that. You may have an idea of something and it's like you don't know how to, like I said, you don't know how to go about it. It makes you nervous. It puts you on edge. So it's like you'd rather not. You'd rather put it off here with the procrastination. 4 of Cups is on the bottom. Yeah, I feel like you're just kind of in that energy of not wanting to accept something. Tell me about procrastination here for Scorpio's shadow work. May, June, and July 2024 was the procrastination. Scorpio's shadow work, please. Wheel of Fortune is here, so you're putting off. I feel like you're putting off something that you can't really put off. It's not the Tower, but I feel like there's something here. And the Hangman. And I'm struggling to talk, so there may be needing something said. I feel like, Scorpio, I feel like there is something here that you're struggling to deal with. You're struggling to come to terms with. I feel like you're struggling to potentially speak on something. You have knowledge about something, and I feel like you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to go about it. I feel like it scares you. Death card, you're not releasing something that needs released. You want to come out. The World card is here. I feel like the universe is trying to move you in a new direction, but you are kind of, I feel like, fighting that off here, okay? Tell me about Blinded to Pain for Scorpio shadow work. May, June, and July 2024. Scorpio shadow work, please. Blinded to Pain. Death. You're trying to avoid an ending. You're trying to avoid some energy of change. I feel like this change leads to healing. I feel like this change leads to a better cycle. But you are fighting it. It's difficult. It's painful. It may be scary. 8 of Spheres. I feel like you're kind of fighting off. I feel like you're fighting off putting your effort into this change. And I am really struggling with your read right now, so I'm sorry. My voice. Blinded to Pain. Tell me more about Blinded to Pain with the Death card here. Scorpio's shadow work. May, June, and July 2024, please. Tell me more about the Blinded to Pain with the Death card. Tell me more. Feel like you're juggling a decision here. There may be a little bit of an imbalance here when it comes to this decision making. You're struggling to take a leap of faith in a new direction and a new, to start a new cycle here with the 8 of Wands. I feel like there could be blocked communication. I feel like there's definitely some delays here when it comes to some movement. Okay. The Emperor is on the bottom. And the Page of Spheres. Yeah, I feel like this is like being very stuck. It's keeping yourself stuck, but I feel like it's definitely an energy of like digging your heels in and like fighting it off, like I said. I feel like you have an idea about something, you know something, but you're struggling to move on it, okay? Tell me about Artificial Heart here for Scorpio's shadow work. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There's definitely an avoidance of something that you know, that you have an idea about. There's avoidance. I feel like this is you withdrawing from this energy with the 8 of Spheres, the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you're avoiding putting the time and effort into something. It's like, there's something here you have to contend with. There's definitely a level of strength you're needing to have, okay? Courage, but it's like, I feel like that's the problem, is that it's just not there right now. Queen of Spheres. So I feel like there could be a lot of insecurity here. There's definitely fear, I feel like, okay? You could be in a situation for a matter of finances, for a matter of security. But I feel like there's something more that you're to be doing, but you're fighting that off. Tell me about the Eight of Spheres with Artificial Heart. Scorpio shadow work, May, June, and July 2024. What's the Eight of Spheres? That was weird. 10 of Cups. Queen of Spheres again on the bottom. Tell me about the Ten of Cups, because I feel like you're fighting off this energy. I feel like there's an energy of having it all. Five of Spheres. There's an energy of having it all, but also there could be a fear of lack. There could be a fear of loss, financial, security. But there's also this energy of like having it all. But you're keeping yourself from that energy. I feel like you're struggling to have strength. You're struggling to push through something. Make some sort of decision when it comes to a change. An ending and a new start. It could be traveling. It could be moving. Tell me here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work for Scorpio. Wow. Isolation number 3. I feel like you're keeping yourself out in the cold. You're needing to stop keeping yourself in that energy. I feel like you're needing to bring yourself out of the energy of isolation, okay? Beyond illusion. I feel like there's some karmic lessons here. There's something you're learning or needing to figure out in regard to this energy of procrastination, this energy of like why you're holding out, why you're not moving. Creativity is here, also number 3. Awareness, moment to moment, yeah. And there's courage. So I do feel like you have some idea, you have some knowledge about what it is that you're needing to do here, but you are fighting it off. It does lead to healing. I feel like it could lead to this energy of having it all, but you are having to make a change. You are having to close out a cycle. You're having to leave something behind. On the bottom is totality, postponement, inner voice. So you have some inner knowledge. You know something here. Your intuition is telling you what you need to do, but you are putting it off. You are fighting it off. I feel like you lack this energy of faith. I feel like you're not fully trusting in the universe, okay? I feel like you're doubting that the universe will catch you, okay, when you take this leap of faith. I feel like you're doubting that you're going to land on your feet when you take this leap of faith. It feels like a pretty big risk with the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Spheres. Between Worlds, number 5, new direction. You are having to make a decision. You're juggling it. I feel like you're putting it off. You know what it is. Expansion is on the bottom. Educate your mind and senses. Navigate distractions. Okay. Give me one more here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm hearing there's like a new endeavor. There's a new endeavor you're to take part on, but it's like you're not ready to step foot on that ship yet, let alone for it to sail. Okay. Emotional challenges, resolve the issue, number 13. So you are needing to work through these fears. I feel like this energy of artificial heart, okay, not being honest, not being truthful, not doing what it is that your inner voice is guiding you to do. Light your own path, lead the way. create inner harmony with mindful wisdom, and observe limitations. You also have voice your concerns behind that. So I feel like you're kind of needing to like address like what's going on over here with the artificial heart, the procrastination. You're needing to address the artificial heart and what's going on over here with the procrastination, okay? What it is that you know that you're fighting off. Can I get another one here? Advice for Scorpio, Sun, Moon. Soul time number 40 asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. You're holding yourself back to some degree or another here, okay? You yourself, you're holding you back for fear of taking some sort of like leap of faith, okay? In a different direction, moving into a new cycle. And the universe is asking you to trust in the process, okay? They want you to trust in this change. I feel like it does lead to your healing. And this 10 of Cups energy. Discernment number 20 supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Change is behind discernment. So there's a decision regarding change that you fear following through on. Can I get one more for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Shadow work for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio shadow work. May, June, and July 2024. Number 41, Synergy. Supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. To that 10 of Cups energy. Perception number 35 supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. So I feel like beyond illusion is what this is bringing me back to. The fear. It's the illusion of fear. The what ifs that you make up in your head, okay, about taking a leap of faith. What if you don't land on your feet? What if the universe doesn't have your back? But what if it does? What if you do? You have to trust. Can I have final advice here for Scorpio? Thank you. Wow. Freedom with the Eagle, Blue Barite, number 12. Retreat, rejuvenation. I feel like you're being guided in a new direction. I feel like you're afraid to move in this new direction. You're afraid to spread your wings. You're afraid to expand your mind, okay? You're afraid to expand, like in the sense of a literal, like, relocation, maybe. But you are being guided to do this. I feel like you know this. You have the idea of this, but you are fighting it off. Let's get one more for you. Can I get one more for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, and Rising, shadow work advice. May, June, and July 2024, please, for Scorpio. Celebration, sacred ceremony, number 4, red jasper. You also have cleansing, soul awakening, and creativity again. So I feel like there is something that you're meant to do here. There's something you're meant to do with this creativity, okay? I feel like the soul awakening is that Ace of Wands. You have the knowledge, you have the idea, you know what you need to do. I feel like you do need to close out a cycle for yourself. There's this energy of cleansing that comes with that closure of a cycle. And I feel like it leads to this celebration. I feel like it leads to that 10 of Cups, okay? It's like it brings you back to yourself. It brings you back to yourself somehow, okay? It could involve others because you do have co-creation, whether this is just the universe and you, or, you know, other people as well. Either way, as you see where there's like this coming together, and I see you coming back together, like you becoming whole again, all right, out of this energy of isolation. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I wish you all much love. I wish you much luck, and I will catch you when I catch you.